jumping in. Because every Disney music... Best tweet that I saw when I was away from my perspective was the end of 7, but with Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Danny McBride instead. It's like, James Franco, there's nothing in the box, man. Don't worry about it. That's your wife's head, Kimosabi. What the fuck? That is fucking gnarly, dude. The tweet is so good. People fucking hate Seth Rogen, man. I love that dude. It'd be people that are like Blaze 24/7 that are like, all he talks about is weed. Look in the mirror, motherfucker. Caught. People always do the haha weed bit, and he's done a lot of weed comedy, don't get me wrong. But like, you know, he's also done 50-50. He also did Long Shot. You know, he tried Funny People. It didn't fully work, I think, but he had some like higher-minded ambitions. He also produced The Boys. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it against him though. It's mostly a joke, I guess. What about the movie where he's teleported through time and becomes a pickle manufacturer in 2020 New York? Okay, listen, bro, he doesn't travel through time, okay? He is an actor and a writer and a comedian. The character he plays also doesn't travel through time. They fall in a vat of pickling juice and are preserved and then are de-pickled in modern day North America, where he then has to live with his great-great-grandson. And it's all about the generational difference of like this dude from like 1700s Poland is trying to interact with his great-great-grandson who's like an app developer and stuff anyway. Finally, someone else has seen that movie. It's so funny to think about how fast like the media landscape changed. Because, like, now, they're like, Challengers is coming to MGM Plus. And I'm like, hey, man, hey, fuck you. I don't care if, like, a cure for heart disease is coming to MGM Plus. We are fucking done with subscription services. I don't care if The Godfather 2 is only going to be available on Tubi. You will catch my ass being deprived of Francis Ford Coppola's best movie then. Unless Apocalypse Now happens to be on, well, in Dracula I got a soft spot, but it's neither here nor there. But back in 2020, I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll subscribe to Crave to see an American Pickle. It's June 2020. What the fuck else am I gonna do? Yeah, wow, was it good? Not really. Did I watch it? Probably like within 3 hours of it premiering. Seth Rogen's son or James Franco daughter, please don't send a chill down my spine with the 3-word phrase James Franco daughter ever again. That's like a CIA sleeper agent. Like if they left that as a fucking voicemail or something like that, I would move to, I don't even know where I would go, and I bet they'd find me. Sony Pictures, 34 million opening week, starring Seth Rogen. I don't need to look at the genre, let's be realistic. 2016, might be looking at Sausage, no. Sausage Party? Yep, okay. Hot Dog Frank leads a group of supermarket products on a quest to discover the truth about their existence and what really happens when they become chosen to leave the grocery store. Now, yesterday, I kind of went off on a little bit of a rant where I said, I don't understand why everybody hates Seth Rogen now, and I went to bat for him. He seems like a cool guy. I have a little bias because he's also associated with Vancouver. But I like most of his movies, and I like when I hear him talk as well. That being said, everything I said was besides this. That is not... This is the outlier that you cull from the data set because it's too far out, okay? We like him for The Boys. Didn't he produce Legion as well, which has that incredible scene of Germa breaking out of containment? You know the one. I can't do it. I don't have the same like theater DNA as Germa. Oh, that's Preacher. Okay. Or the hair. You know the one where he's like, he gets out and he goes like, and then the dudes go, they get stunned, and then he goes like, and then they get like killed, and then he snaps and they get reduced to dust. Don't even get me started on that amazing caffeine tweet where the guy earnestly said, imagine, caffeine being normalized is so crazy. Imagine if your coworker said, don't talk to me until I've had my heroin yet. I was like, buddy, you can't do that. Wow, drinking water is so normalized in our society. Imagine if your friend was like, I need to drink gasoline to live. I am very smart. These are the same thing. You ever notice how, like, if you change something relatively harmless for something extremely harmful, like, the meaning of the sentence stays completely the same? Don't talk to me until I've shot my 30 to 50 feral hogs. Yo, but that guy was a hero, right? Like, he ended up being right.
Shoot him! Fuck! Oh, shit.
Yes. That's Tifu. Oh, man. So you gotta be plugged into the streamer space to stay up to date on that one. Oh, man. Hey, you okay, Tomo? Hi, buddy. Mew can go in every single spot on this one. Me, when my general manager gets LeBron James on my team in 2014. I mean, he's still pretty good, right? -2, fair enough. Librarian, are you here? I'm kind of pissed off, by the way. Your most famous tweet ever isn't about me anymore. It's that LeBron James tweet, which is like you quote tweeting somebody who said reading a book in public is so embarrassing when you see they're on like page 5. And then you said a lion doesn't concern himself about the opinions of sheep, and it's LeBron James reading 4 different books. Great tweet. Is this MacGruber? This looks too 2020s to be MacGruber, but I had to take a chance. Bryan Cranston? Is this Trumbo? Is this Why Him? I honestly don't know shit that Bryan Cranston was in except for Breaking Bad, Malcolm in the Middle, and Why Him. William H. Macy. It's The Lincoln Lawyer. I haven't seen it, but I do see Matthew McConaughey. There you go, The Lincoln Lawyer. I heard it was good, but like it just doesn't make sense, because like, is Matthew McConaughey Abraham? Or what? He drives a Lincoln? I guess that's true, isn't it? I've seen the advertisements. Abraham Lincoln already was a Lincoln lawyer. Hey, you know what's pissing me off, by the way? There was a famous tweet maybe 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and it said, nobody has ever looked blankier in the history of television. And it was a scene with Walton Goggins from the superlative HBO show Vice Principals, where he sees a demon and then he just goes like that, right? And people are replying to the tweet and going like, wow, out of context, what is this? This seems like a crazy show. Bro, watch Vice Principals. It's the best Danny McBride show. Righteous Gemstones is good. Eastbound and Down is good. Vice Principals is the best. I knew this would come up. That show is really good. That show affected me, man. It's about 2 extremely evil people, but it's also funny and touching. What is it about? It's hard to describe. It sounds bad. You fucking Wikipedia synopsis, Andy. What's it about? How about we start asking questions like, what does it make you feel? What's it about? Who fucking cares, bro? What is Koyaanisqatsi about? What are Song Soo films about? I don't know. I haven't seen any. They're all like 66 minutes long. It's like shorter than an episode of like Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. I haven't seen them. I don't even know the distribution channel that they'd be available on, quite frankly. Why are you wearing a nurse's uniform? These are OR scrubs, guy.
Carnation. A noun meaning a plant of any of numerous, often cultivated, and usually double-flowered variety.
She's loud as fuck, bro. Why does she say it so sexy? This has the vibes of that librarian tweet that's like, why is the tour guide at the zoo talking in the JOI cadence? So she's just talking, man. You gotta uncook yourself. You've been online too long.
Culminate. A verb meaning...
She was kind of using the JOI cadence for that one. I'll give you that one. It's spaghetti. Beef, egg noodles, potatoes, cabbage, bean sprouts, sambal, fried shallots. I think it's Indonesia, bro. It is Indonesia. Soto mi. So often enjoyed as a hearty meal for lunch or dinner. The combination of its warming broth and filling ingredients makes it a popular choice among Indonesians. This is like how you spot ChatGPT blue check on Twitter. It'll be like a clip from a movie and the top comment will be like, I love this movie. You can really tell that the actors were trying to make you feel like what the characters were going through. And you're like, you fucking... Shut the fuck up, you fucking robot. I love the way the moving pictures created the appearance of a scene actually happening in front of my eyes. Eyes? Shut up, robot. So true, they don't understand. The robots didn't do anything wrong, it's the person controlling the robot. Well, that's true. You know, like, I kind of admire the ingenuity. The most annoying accounts on Twitter, there might only be like 3 of them, but it's the blue check OnlyFans models who reply to every viral tweet. It'll be like, here's what Martin Scorsese had to say about Marvel movies. And then like the top comment is blue check OnlyFans bio that's like, me and Martin used to go out. He's got an 8-inch cock. And I'm like, lady, you said that about like every celebrity in the past 2 weeks. There's no way that's true. Martin Scorsese ate my pussy last night. He made me cum on his face. I believe it. I believe he could. I don't believe that he did with you. Me and Genghis Khan used to go out. He was mid, to be honest. I know, like, it's... Can you just not type? Like, you're making the world a worse place. Just like a more annoying place to be a part of. Can you just stop? It's not... Like, it's funny when I say it for some reason, but... Oh, man. No, I don't know what to do about this one, man. I think it's fucking... Mickey Rooney and Michael Keaton? I don't know. Is that Mickey Rooney? Don Rickles! That's Don Rickles. Okay. I don't know. I know. Okay, it's Toy Story 3. This guy played Lotso. I don't remember his name, but I'm gonna know it in a second. Ned Beatty! Yeah. Did you see the clip of Toy Story 3 that's like when Ken is tied up and Barbie's ripping his clothes? If you look at the words, oh Barbie, you hear him say oh Barbie. If you look at the words oh fuck, you hear him say oh fuck. And they're both like so clear. I've seen Toy Story 3 like 5 times because I have a 3-year-old, and I was like, there's no way he says fuck in this movie. And I looked at the oh fuck while he said it, and I was like, how did they get that past the censors, bro?
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage! Oh, Barbie, those were vintage! Oh, Barbie, those were vintage!
They definitely edited the audio for the clip. Are you sure? I guess I could believe that. But like, you can hear oh Barbie too. Did you watch the Star Wars Hotel video essay? I did not, but I support its right to exist, personally. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't watch YouTube, and the reason that I don't watch YouTube is because it's just easier for me to make a rule in my life that's like, I'm not going to watch anything on YouTube, instead of making a rule that's like, I'm only gonna watch good stuff. Just so that I don't go down a rabbit hole and be like, you know, I'm like, I could really go for watching a video about how like they used to make bridges back in the European Union in 1971, and then like 6 weeks later I'm like, here's why I hate women, okay? Like, that's why I stay off of YouTube for the most part. I try to subject myself to as few recommendation algorithms as possible. What about Twitter? Well, Twitter, I think I've finally, after a decade, learned how to interface with it appropriately. And the way that you do it is you just only click on funny videos, and then it'll only send you funny videos. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Speed, why are you suppressing your guffaw, good sir? What is it? My mother is completely devoid of a house, sort of.
Sir Watkins, it is a necessity that I acquire this victory I played. My mother completely lacks a homestead to a partial extent. I reside alongside my father. I merely would like to aid her. Sir Watkins, I'm gazing over your film as we speak. Why are you suppressing your guffaw? That is exceedingly discourteous. What unmannerly behavior from you? Why is this? Quit your cackling, sir!
Speed, I'm looking at your film. Why are you cackling, chap? What you should never do is click on a tweet that is like a husband complaining about their wife or a wife complaining about their husband, because in like 2 weeks your entire feed is going to make you hate men or women, because it's just going to give you more of what you showed interest in. So instead of getting rage baited, you see a video of like, you know, I show Speed trying not to laugh at the end of a Fortnite match, and then you click the video, and then, you know, 2 weeks later, all you got is I show Speed videos in there. It's the way to do it, man. Also, never click on a thread. Again, this is the same as the YouTube rule. There's exceptions to this rule, but here's my tip for you for your life. If you ever see a thread that's like, they bait you with like the most incredible or unbelievable thing happened to me like today, and then it's like one out of question mark. That's not what Twitter's for, motherfucker. That's what LinkedIn is for. Bring that shit back to LinkedIn. If you can't fit it in 140 characters, they made it 280 characters. If you can't fit it in 280, post it somewhere else, okay? Did you see the tweet that was like, I'm the king of having boundaries or something like that? And it was a screenshot of their text message conversation with their friend. And their friend was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm like going through a really hard time right now and I could really use some encouragement. And then they replied like, hey, you haven't really put in the effort for our friendship. We haven't had in-person contact in over a month, so I don't feel like expending the emotional labor necessary to keep you like satisfied right now. Sorry, let me know if anything changes. Oh, man. You might say that's like brain rot content. No. If you're smart, that's great content, because you just look at it and you go, oh, man, that's funny. You know what I did not like? I can't remember if this tweet happened before I left or like soon after I left, but the viral tweet that was like, if they remade American Psycho in 2024, Patrick Bateman would definitely be obsessed with Vampire Weekend. Just soulless music with like the veneer of artistry over top of it. They were lucky I was away from my computer, okay? Because I could have typed. If I'm a millennial, okay? I can't type up anything longer than like 300 characters on my phone. If I have to send an email, I gotta go sit down and like get on my computer and stuff. I would never ever open a PDF on my phone. You gotta be crazy, Gen Z, no disrespect. They were lucky I was away, that's all I'm gonna say. You got no respect for let's not even talk about the debut, which is fantastic. You got no respect for giving up the gun? New viewer here, why are you always playing the same 2 games? Experienced streamer here, why do you only jerk off to MILF porn? God, if I just nailed it. If I just didn't stutter, it would have been so good. Son of a bitch, I fumbled it, bro. You know what the crazy thing is? Is like, I don't know how to say it, but it's true. Like, I want to be like, I still won the burn competition because my burn was better. But like, if I believe that there's a divine right, that if you flub the punchline, you didn't have enough belief in yourself. I wish that it wasn't the case, but because I think you could just stumble over your words in any context, but when you flub the execution, it's like, I feel emasculated. Like I feel like maybe I just didn't want it enough. I didn't have the mandate of heaven. You lose aura. That's why I respect that Joe Biden clip where they ask him how he feels about Trump blaming him for getting convicted on 34 charges. And then he just turns and goes like, and then walks out. He knows, like, don't possibly ruin the moment by, you know, stumbling over a couple of words or saying something about Earth Rider. Just hit the emote wheel and then NL, I started teaching English in Daegu on Monday. First day sucked, but it's getting better. Hey, and this is just me being sincere. It may get better. It may suck the whole time. Worst case scenario is 1 year maximum. You can ride it out. If I can ride it out, you can ride it out. Find your coping mechanism. What are the coping mechanisms for somebody teaching ESL in South Korea? These are different paths, although you could mix them. And I swear that, like, if anybody else has taught ESL in Korea, I guarantee you knew people like this. Coping mechanism A, alcoholism. That's probably 40 to 50% of ESL teachers. B is getting insanely into fitness. That one is all, like, you'll meet so many ESL teachers in Korea that have like an 8-pack. And you're like, why do you have an 8-pack? And they're like, I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to stave off the misery. Number 3 is, I would say this is like the ultimate coping mechanism, trying in vain to fit in to a society that will never probably see you as one of them. Starting to branch out and make local friends, assuming that they want to be friends with you because of your personality instead of just for like free language exchange. That happens a lot. 4 is, I guess, accept it being a lifelong profession. You'll meet 50-year-olds and maybe even 60-year-olds in your time in South Korea. I don't know, there might be more. That's all I was, you know that guy, hang on, I think I need the camera for this one. He's been viral on TikTok for a little bit. He lives, or at least films his TikToks in South Korea. He looks like a henchman. You know, all his videos are like this. And then it's him like dancing. And then he like takes off his jacket and like bumps into a pole and goes like, hey, 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 and then like falls over. That dude rules. I know, and I knew a guy exactly like him when I lived in South Korea. He was like 5'5". He'd been teaching ESL for like 3 or 4 years in South Korea. He had like 4% body fat and long hair, like he looked like Chris Angel, and he did magic tricks. I just like there's one of them in every group. You need that guy. You need the mind freak. He's like the glue that holds the group together. Like the guy who's somehow always doing crazy stuff but is also straight edge. The least divorced person on earth. I don't know what was going on in his life. That's his journey. I just appreciated the energy that he radiated onto all of us. Oh, good. What a clever clue. Good way to get in shape in more way than one. More than one way, I should say. How droll, Niles. I still think Bane and Fraser would go crazy, but I can't do the bit. I don't have a cup. I mean, I guess Bane is kind of just like Sideshow Bob to begin with, now that I think about it. Because of woke. I have to say that, unfortunately, because it was a very easy punchline, because of woke is now dead, because of the Twitter trend the first week while I was away. It was like, you can't cook eggs anymore because of yolk. You can't, stand unblocked in Tekken anymore because of poke. You can't just put your dishes in the dishwasher anymore because of soak. And I was like, we're gonna get over this in like a day, right? And then it was literally like 2 weeks later, people were still like, Dylan can't go fucking electric at the 1964 Newport Folk Festival anymore because of fucking folk, I guess, or what? And every single one of them had like 70,000 likes. It was not good for my mental state to see what the rabble was enjoying while I was gone anyway. But I'm glad, I'm just saying it's over, okay? It's over. Those were not bots. They're Gen Xers. It's just a slight difference, okay? They still think like every time you do a pun, they're like, I'm Shakespeare. Shakespeare loved puns. You ain't Shakespeare, bro. How is Larry David 76? The motherfucker looks 90? You need to see 90-year-olds, man. Larry David does not look 90 years old. He looks old because he is old, but he doesn't look 90. Clint Eastwood looks 90, bro. Gene Hackman looks 90. Jimmy Carter does look like he's 127. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I feel like Jimmy Carter is on a legendary run, man. The dude entered hospice like over a year ago and is still kicking. And then didn't his son tweet the other day that's like, my father is entering like the final stage of his life and he just wants you guys to know like he cares about you? That was like a month and a half ago. I was expecting the like notice to come out a day or two after that, but he's still like, the dude is, I don't want to say unkillable because I know like the odds of, like, I don't want to be like a narcissist, but it's happened before that you're like, can you believe that this person's still alive? And then it's like next day, beloved former president killed by bald asshole. I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm not saying like, how is it happening? I'm saying like, good for him. You ever see the tweet that's like, guy's full name, you will die on June 23rd, 2023 when a bullet passes through your neck, and then it's like me with headphones in. Sorry, brother, I ain't got any on me. I got nothing on me, brother. Oh, man. That's a great tweet. I'm loving the load-bearing posts. Me when I am building a bridge out of cum or something. Me when I'm that's Chibli posting Facebook memes in the Discord. What's this meme? OMG, I got stung by a bee in my pussy on the highway. Can you spell pain? Had to stop in Arlington, Washington. Dang. Oh, man. Alright, I get why he's posting it now. Oh, man. Oh, man, that is good. David's son or Goliath's daughter? I mean, listen, I know how that shit went down. But me personally, I have to say Goliath's daughter. You just play the odds. Like, did David win? Yeah, but if you replay that battle 100 times, Goliath wins 95 times. So I'm just gonna, I'm playing the numbers on that one. Is God in all of those iterations? I don't know what that means. I don't feel qualified to answer the question. Wait, is that the moral of the story from David versus Goliath? I thought the moral of the story was that, like, overconfidence is a debuff in battle. I thought it was like a tortoise and hare thing. I didn't know it was like God was like, I want to see this motherfucker lose. Is it really? Kind of? Wow. I didn't know. I didn't, baby. You just told me. Why am I saving for interest? Oh, because there was nothing good to buy anyway. Of course. God had a 6-way parlay on David. Did you see the dude who got banned from Major League Baseball for life for betting on his own team's games? He had placed 21 multi-bet parlays on his own team, and he won 4% of the bets. Oh, man. I hate to say it because I think that I don't want to, call anybody out when they're not asking to be seen specifically. But, like, I was like, man, this just goes to show you, like, how insidious gambling is in, like, the human brain. Like, it's such a cheat code to get people addicted to stuff. Even if you know you're going to lose your career, all you have to do is like not bet on your own team. A certain percentage of the human population still can't even follow that. I was like, man, the human brain sucks ass. I feel like the midwits are like, why didn't he just not bet on his own team? Like, there's a little victim blaming there. And then the true geniuses are like, that dude sucks ass at gambling. That wouldn't be me. First date night since the baby. Says sitter arrives at 6, we leave at 6:30. Any tips? I would just say, I mean, it's horrible advice because it's non-actionable. I would just say enjoy yourself, you know? Well, the funny part is you're probably gonna like talk about your kid all the time. I was thinking, you know what would be a great post that could go viral? It's like a Dan Henschel post. It would be like, it would be, you know those Instagram posts that are like, it has a text on the screen? It would be Dan Henschel's face, and it would say like, it's so nice when you and your wife have the same love language, and then it was going to be in parentheses, hating your child. That's the kind of post that I think could... what is the energy of it? What makes it a Dan Henschel post? People who are at a 105 IQ would think they're so much smarter than the average person, they wouldn't realize that it was designed to make them angry and was actually fake. Dan Henschel posts are the best out there. Honestly, like, they are. He has so much more comedic courage than I do, for sure. Can you imagine posting a picture of yourself with a sign saying, I am not a pedophile, on a highway overpass? Like, that is... And he has, like, one of those every 3 days, man. How does he keep cooking it up? Cocky want boing boing. That's a classic for sure. I also love seeing the deleted ones. Like, there's a Dan Henschel deleted tweets, because the deleted ones are like, in my opinion, no more unhinged than the ones that actually stay up, which is an interesting space to explore, I think. Because sometimes the deleted ones are like, I don't know, maybe just like not as funny as the ones that stay up, but it's good stuff, man. The digital blessings. Oh, man.
I absolve you of your sins. You have been forgiven.
Hunter Biden's son or Don Jr. daughter? Are you really gonna make me start the YouTube video with that? It's Hunter Biden's son. Now, did you see in the trial, they had like one of his acquaintances was talking about spending time with Hunter Biden, and it was like, he invited me over, he was listening to Fleet Foxes and smoking crack. He just had a really good energy. Like, I felt really safe around him. He was taking a new hit of crack like every 20 minutes or so. I was like, man, I didn't know. I'm careful about the way that I'm phrasing this. I didn't know that you could be like a chill guy on crack. Maybe the war on drugs propaganda like worked too well on me. I thought it made you crazy. I thought it was just like one of those drugs that like makes you see the devil or something. Which Fleet Foxes album though? You're right, it better have been Helpless Blues. I don't think I said a real word there. It would be so cool if you were like an ARG that went off the rails. Listen, I don't take like personal offense to this, but like, I'm actually like a real person. I think I only get like a fraction of it, like when compared to like Jerma or something like that. Imagine how Jerma feels. No wonder the dude doesn't stream anymore. Every time he starts the stream, people are probably, they're not like, hey, nice to see you. They're like, oh, he breached containment. Oh, fuck you. Stop streaming button smashed. It's a real person, man. Hang on, I gotta get $5 out of this. Me turning my stream on. 3 of a kind. We're playing 3 of a kind, right? Like, I'm out there, man. I'm not, like, I breach containment every day. I had to mow my lawn, like, 2 days in a row. Because the first day, both batteries ran out, and it takes too long to recharge them, so my lawn was only half mowed. So then yesterday, I had to go out and, like, mow it again. And then hit it with the weed whacker. I'm just out there, man. If you know where to find me. I have seen the tweet that said, I don't watch NL, but I imagine he's like Germa, where impossibly beautiful autistic women fall asleep to him. I believe that not only did I see the tweet, I sent it to my wife and said, this is us. And then she said, what do you mean? And I just said, don't worry about it too much. We have fun here. We do. We do, though. Whew. Did you guys see Ashton Kutcher talk about how he thinks the future of cinema is you will tell ChatGPT to write a script of the movie that you want, and then it'll spit out the script, and then you'll feed it into the Soma artificial intelligence video creator, and it'll make the movie that ChatGPT wrote the script for? That sounds right. If any of you ever go to see a movie like that, you're dead to me, just so you know. I'm sure, like, the Butlerian Jihad doesn't need to happen. They could probably integrate non-generative AI in such a way that it improves the workflow without compromising the integrity of the artist's vision. But, like, if you see a movie where some guy was like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, the Hulk fought fucking Doctor Strange while Wolverine jerked off in the corner? Like, if your soul is beyond saving, or at least at present is unsaved. I'm not gonna say, you're probably gonna be alive for like a long time. You got time to fix it, but the workflow and process is how the art is made. Listen, you're taking me, you're pivoting off of my conversation. What I am trying to say is that you're dead to me. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? I get to put it in a one encapsulated sentence. I don't want to see a movie that I want to see. Let me rephrase. I don't want to see a movie that I think that I want to see. Because what I think I want to see is going to be something like spiritually embarrassing. It's going to be like Deadpool 3 or something like that. What I want to see is something that somebody wants to make. Because by watching what they want to make, I can learn something about them, and learn something about myself, and learn something about the world. Instead of just like a like fan service wet dream or something like that. Roger Ebert said, good movies have to be specific because that makes them universal. Clever quote, Roger. Unfortunately, you also said video games aren't art, so you're public enemy number one around these parts. Bozo. Gotta catch a hunker, a grouper, or a tuna. Gotta catch a hunker, a haddock, or a cod.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
White dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you two or something.
We're bad friends.
Is it uncomfortable?
It's not uncomfortable.
You know what we should do? We should get the nicest chairs we can find, like really high end, but only one of them. So then, if we have two guests, one of the best guests gets it. You know,
I don't even know where you buy chairs.
Where do you buy chairs? Where would you buy chairs?
I do some Amazon purchasing of. No, I haven't bought any chairs on Amazon.
Yeah.
No, but I have bought like camping chairs on Amazon. Yeah. And if you go high-end camping chair, you can go like zero grav. I've gotten a zero grav chair on Amazon.
What's a zero grav?
It makes you feel like it's zero gravity, where you feel like you're floating, but really
floating, dude.
It's just the angle of that Barca lounge.
Whoa, I think I need one because I play Stardew Valley so much. That like my back is beginning to hurt.
It's probably a symptom of playing too much video games.
Yeah, I think I like hunch over like this, and I also kind of dip. Yeah.
Whoa, look at that zero gravity gaming chair.
Whoa, that's what I want, dude.
Scorpion?
Yeah. Does it come with the girl or no?
Yeah.
Not that I would, she would like clean and stuff, All right, let's move on.
That's how you game in zero grav?
Yeah.
That's great.
I just bought off the internet. I bought those little like really low to the ground chairs. So when we go to, because it's summertime, dude, and it's gonna be movies in the cemetery. Have you been?
I have been to that place. Is that Hollywood is Forever?
Yeah, the Forever Cemetery.
Great spot.
We love going. Every year we go watch a cool movie. We've done like, they did Kill Bill 1 and 2. We done Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the movie theater in the cemetery? Cinespia? All right, man.
No,
Welcome our guest, Jack Black. No, if you're going to be rude in front of Jack Black, because you're trying to be a hotshot cool guy.
Sorry, Jack. No, I want to be answering.
No, you're trying to be a hotshot cool guy in front of Jack. I get it. Assert dominance. I get it, dude.
Yes, I've been.
Oh, thanks for adding to the conversation.
I mean, it's just crazy right now, dude. It's too early for
everybody. Welcome Jack Black to the show.
Everybody.
I want to say this about you, Jack Black.
Oh yeah, so many things to say.
Maybe one of the most lovable, funny, beautiful people we have on earth right now.
Who?
Me? Bobby.
Bob.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I wanted you to recognize what I was saying.
Yeah, may I say so?
Yeah, please.
I think you're one of the most beautiful, funny, fun-loving.
Can't do the same thing. You have to mix it.
My own thing?
Yeah, do your own thing.
Dynamic.
Yep.
Versatile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, creative. Did you say that already?
No, but it's all kind of wrapped in.
Oddly nimble.
You're
oddly nimble.
You're talking about me?
Yeah, you're dancing. I remember you do dancings.
I do move around.
Yeah.
I am oddly nimble. That's a good description, I think, of my nimbleness. It's odd.
You built a mini ramp in your backyard, right? Don't you have a mini?
I did.
That's so cool. Have you ever seen that?
I've seen mini ramps here because I watch X Games and stuff.
Of him skating.
Oh no, I'm not. You skate?
I do. I'm not a real ramp skater. I use it more of a mode of transportation. All through my teen years, I was skating all over.
Oh, you mean you're for real?
Yeah. That is no longer there. We took it down because there were too many. There's a lot of beefing. And
wait, what's going on?
There was just a couple injuries, and I was like, enough of this crazy, wacky thing. It's not right. I do enjoy it, but I also am not good at it. Let's be honest.
Well, you can drop down. I think that's the hardest thing, dropping down.
I cannot drop down.
What? Can you drop up?
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I start in the middle, and I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Until I fall down.
Can we just say it's dropping in? You know this, right? Drop in.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not dropped out.
Excuse me, Nigel Houston.
Well, here's what's funny about you.
We got you Horgomi here fucking telling
This guy used to claim that he skated. Remember that whole fucking lie that he perpetuated?
Tony Hawk taught me how to ollie. It's online.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Can you ollie?
I can now because Tony taught me it's online. Yes, I can. It's online.
That's one step before.
And I get an inch. Look at me. Look at my ponytail. But no, don't watch this right now.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Let's not watch that right now. Okay, so anyway, but you know how to go back and forth like the thing.
I can go back and forth, and I can do a couple kind of spinnaroos, but I cannot even ollie, dude.
We'll get you there.
I can't kickflip. I did a whole video of me yelling at people to do a kickflip, and it was a lot of fun to yell at people and watch them do kickflips. But I felt like a hypocrite because I cannot kickflip. I can't even ollie.
I know, but you can't kickflip without knowing how to fucking ollie,
I know, you
Jack.
gotta walk before you can run.
Exactly, dude.
So yeah, if afterwards, do you have a couple decks here? You didn't bring your board, did you?
No, I don't. I don't really have.
I see a board, but it doesn't have any wheels on it.
Yeah. I got rid of all my boards. Yeah, I used to use them for art, but no longer.
Yeah, that skateboard that was given us. A fan did that as a gift. We've got some fun. If you look around the room, actually, all this is fan art. Everything has been given to us from.
Oh, nice. It looks like there's some AI art back there.
Oh, that's a real. Oh, that one?
Yeah,
that's my brother who lives in India.
No. Okay. Let me just say something. I am very gullible. I believe everything that is told to me. I never go fuck you, but
yeah, you're right. AI, you got it.
I did.
That was AI. Yeah. You got it, man. I don't want to be.
It's an Andrew Space Prince from India. Is that what you AI?
Yeah. I don't want to be offended, Jack, but may I say something that might be, I mean, I want to be myself.
Yeah,
and I want to be real with you. Do you mind if Bobby's real with you?
Go straight at me.
I'm going to go straight at you. I appreciate you.
You know what I mean? Here it comes.
No, there's no comment, man. Right?
Yeah, you said that before.
I appreciate you. I mean, and I don't want you to feel weird. Big fan. Throw that out there. But I think you've helped me sexually. I'll tell you why.
All right. This is all good so far.
It's great.
I was ready for the butt.
No. I'm grateful for it, dude.
And
I get I get really emotional about it. But I think that because I know I'm littler than you, smaller, right? But I feel like we're in the same, range of body types almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me finish.
On a
Right.
spectrum.
On a spectrum. Yeah. His is more evolved. I'd say.
I'm rocking about 250 right now.
Yeah.
I've been stuck here for years. Where are you at? Where are you at?
I'm at 180.
180. You're in the ones?
Yeah.
You're not even in the same universe as me, bro.
Yeah. But women have got, like, I've got with girls and they go, I like that Jack Black look.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, I always get on my hands and knees. And I go, thank you so much, Jack Black. Thank you. I mean, I'm not praying to you.
You are, though.
Yeah. And I go, thank you for, like, he's paving the road so I can get some nookie nook. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying.
You paved the road to Pussytown. That's basically what you've done.
Yeah. So thank you so much for that.
That might be the highest compliment I've ever received.
I don't know if you know this, but Jack Black is a subcategory on Pornhub. Is if you search Jack Black.
No.
Body. Oh yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah,
Really?
there's a crew of guys that look like Jack Black on there.
I am not going to immediately search that as soon as this interview is over.
Yeah. I might do that at Pornhub.
If somebody compares your body to Jack Black, what would mine be compared? What's mine?
Oh, fuck you. I know what you're doing. It's gross.
What is it?
Oh, you want to say Tom Hardy?
Is it really? I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Tom Hardy.
I guess it is.
Yeah. I mean, you are, I mean, as a for a comic, I think you are. You're not Matt Rife.
No.
You're not Matt Rife or Jeff Dye.
No, it's true.
But you're like 2 below that.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, but still 15
mid.
above me. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good. It's
pretty good.
Yeah. But you're pretty hot. Women have said that.
No.
It's hot. Your co-host is hot.
Yeah, hot tempered is really what it is.
Yeah.
Uppity and hot tempered.
Yeah.
But I will say, Jack, getting back to reality, thank you for everything that you've done in the world of comedy, and you bring joy on a level that I think I've never once seen you and gone, nah. No, I see you and I go, oh yeah, that guy's fucking great.
Bro, I'll tell you the first time I saw you, dude.
Yeah?
And it wasn't a huge part, right? But I remember going, oh, that guy's good, right? A movie called
School of Rock.
No, EMW.
I don't think I'm in that.
Yeah, you're in that one. It's
Are you
called
sure?
Dead Man Walking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're in that.
EMW.
He hates acronyms. We learned
I
that
love
earlier.
acronyms, dude.
You gotta say them all out.
Yeah.
Dead Man Walking.
Dude, you play his brother. Remember? He's about to get
MGK. That's what happened earlier. Like, yeah, we had MGK in here a couple days ago, and it was a funny story. And I was like, MGK.
He's like, Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, if you would have said that, I would.
But it was a serious scene in the movie, right? Where like your brother's dying, right? He's on death row.
Yeah.
Jack, right?
Yeah, Sean Penn.
Sean Penn's your brother,
Whoa.
right?
Yeah, he's the dead man walking.
And then you guys are in like, I remember distinctly, you guys are in sort of waiting room. I think you're wearing a suit. I don't know. Were you ever wearing a suit?
Yeah, it was like a Sears. It was a cheap suit.
Yeah.
Low income family.
Yeah.
And I was one of his little brothers.
Yeah.
There were 3 of us, and I was so freaked out because I love Sean Penn. Ever since I saw Fast Times at Ridgemont High, he's my favorite actor.
So good.
And weirdly, that was kind of the only comedy thing he did, the very first movie, and then he went hard into like drama.
Yeah, but that's Fast Times? No one. I mean, I know it's a specific character. You know what I mean? It seems more sketchy, like a sketch character almost. But dude, because he's such a good actor, it just makes it so much better because it's so believable. Like,
well, he never looked like that again, which I thought was really wild. Like, he transformed. That stoner surfer thing never, was reimagined by him, which I thought was kind of wild. After that, you never saw him look like that
Or what's the
ever again.
The donut around his belly button when he walks in. Remember that? Remember Fast Times?
I don't remember a donut in his belly button.
I think walk into the room with a donut in his belly button.
Spicoli?
As Spicoli. Am I not right or no?
I don't think
so.
Right there. Or bagel.
Bagel, yeah.
That's tucked into it.
But I'm sure that's a choice.
Mr. Hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
well, no one had captured that kind of stoner before him on film that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And it was just such a brilliant, hilarious performance. But anyway, so I had this little part as his little brother, and it was just a surreal experience. And I got to watch him do his thing up close and personal. And I was there on the day that he shot the scene with Susan Sarandon
in the jail.
In the jail.
Oh my
it's the night before he's gonna get executed, and he's just having this cathartic, like, just explosive tears, and it's a confession. He confesses to her.
It's the redemption part of it.
Yeah.
And then obviously you weren't shooting that day.
No.
You knew he was shooting that scene that day. So were they weird that you were coming or no?
No, I knew the director. The director who also gave me my first part in showbiz, Tim Robbins, was also the director of a theater company called the Actors Gang. And so I was tight with him, so he let me kind of,
right.
scenes.
Wow.
I wanted to watch stuff.
Was he approachable, Sean Penn, back then or no?
He was approachable, but he was super method, so he was kind of in character as this kind of gnarly dude, drug doing madman who partied hard. And I did hang with him, but I have to admit I was a little scared of him. In the way that you might be scared of a wild animal, where it's a little unpredictable.
Yeah.
One time you're just talking and there's a funny story about John Malkovich or something, and then the next minute there's some kind of crazy freeform poetry coming out of it, and then it's like, wait, are you gonna punch me in the face? Wait, what's happening over there? Is there a blowjob happening up there? Hey, where am I?
Do you get intimidated still or no? Like sometimes I'm like, I get a little nervous.
Yeah, I get anxious.
You get anxious?
I get anxious, and you know when they say never meet your heroes? I think never meet your heroes, not because they're gonna do something weird, but I act weird around them. I don't do well. If I have an option to meet them, I usually will say pass. I'd rather just enjoy their work from afar.
Yeah. Also, you don't want them to be a dick, then it'll forever change how you feel about them. No?
I don't know. I mean,
I'll tell you my Thierry Henry story, right?
no.
You know who Thierry Henry is?
Soccer player?
Yeah. It's my favorite soccer player, Jack.
Oh, really? Even better
He's
than
French.
Pele?
The way you say Pele, maybe not, dude. But it's like, Thierry Henry is a French soccer player for my favorite team. Well, what's my favorite team, everybody?
Arsenal
FC, okay? Legend. I was shooting The Dictator. It's Sasha's movie. I had 2 lines. I only have 2 lines. But anyway,
there are no small parts.
Thank you, Jack. I mean,
no, he does a lot of small parts. Yeah. 2-line Lee.
I know. Honestly, yeah.
In the business, he's called 2-line.
2-line Lee. Yeah.
Look what he does with them, though. Everybody loves him.
I don't know.
He makes a meal.
I make a meal. So anyway, I'm in the elevator. I can't believe I've never told this story.
No.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm at the Trump Soho Hotel.
You have a residency there, right?
I'm resident.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what it's called. It's called the Trump Hotel.
They've got a Lee floor.
Yeah.
We've got a Lee floor.
Yeah, there's a library.
33 for Lee.
Okay. So it's not. Oh, so okay. So
first of all, there's definitely not a library there. Go on.
No, there was. Okay. Anyway, I go in the elevator. The doors open.
Yeah.
And you so can I just say, because he's French and he played for Arsenal, it's England. It's like kind of running into Gandalf or Voldemort. You know what I mean? You never think you're gonna fucking run into them.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like LA where like, oh, there's Tom Cruise. I mean he, or whatever. You know what I mean? You never think. So when he walked in my mind, I'm like, Gandalf just walked. You know what I mean? And then like also I'm like his biggest fan, and I fucking went. I shut down. Like I was like, right. I didn't know what to say, and then he got off on his floor, and I wanted to say things and I couldn't. It was the first time where I was fucking starstruck.
So you never got to say hello.
I never said anything. And also, it's like, but I was, you know what I mean. But it was better that way, because if I fucking said something and he was a dick,
yeah.
Oh my God, it would have ruined it.
What would you have said? What would you have said anyway?
Let me be that guy. What's his name?
Thierry
Henry.
I am Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I'm going to the elevator.
Yeah. Okay. So let the music play in the elevator. I'm not gonna go right away. Thierry?
Hello?
Thierry?
Are you talking to me?
I can take the volume down. I can take the volume down.
Bonjour.
I'm trying to turn. Sorry, Thierry. I'm trying to turn down the. Oh, fucking shot. Anyway.
What is it, the volume of the elevator music? This elevator has a volume knob. This is crazy.
Yeah, and Terry, dude, I'm a huge Arsenal fan, and dude, I can't believe.
Thank you.
Can I take a photo with you?
Mr.
I'm sorry, there is no time.
your flow.
It is weird to talk to people in the there. So goodbye. Au revoir.
I fucked it up.
It doesn't matter, dude.
fucked
No
it up
matter
twice.
what you do in an elevator, as soon as you start talking to a stranger in an elevator, you're off on the wrong foot because
Yeah.
they feel trapped. They're stuck with it. They
Right.
don't know who you are. You could be a dangerous person.
Right.
Elevator conversations are so
Well,
uncomfortable.
so that's why maybe I didn't say it.
Here's the best thing to say. I don't want to be that guy, but
I know.
let me be that guy for a minute.
Every time they say that every time.
A guy walked up to me on the phone in Scotland on FaceTime. I was at a hotel on the phone with my wife. A guy's on FaceTime, and he just jams his phone in front of my face because he's on with a friend of his. And I took everything inside of me not to just take his phone and throw it as far as I could, because it was crazy rude. He was just like shoved it in my face.
Yeah.
Now I think my generation of like, don't say anything, I'm just gonna leave him alone. Now people don't give a shit at all. They'll shove a phone right in your face. They'll record you. It's crazy now. No, there's no rules.
Yeah.
No rules.
There's no rules, but there's also no way to win, because if you throw the phone, you're an asshole. If you take the phone and play along and talk to the stranger on the thing for the stranger, then you're being a foolish person, because now you're getting stuck in a weird situation. I always end up doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'll talk to the person. But if I'm like late for a thing, or I'm with someone that's a friend or a family, I will kind of keep it short and
just go, hey man, it just was weird. It was the weirdest. He like put it on my face.
I can't imagine you. I mean, your face must have changed colors.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The key is the pivot. How do you stick and move so that it takes the least amount of time? And that way, I think it's best to go high impact. Give me that fucking phone. What's up, you fucking asshole? Love you. Bye. Give them the experience and then move.
Write that down. High impact. That's why I'm gonna try that style. Look, can I try high impact?
I was the opposite. He put it in my face. I go, come on, man. And I walked away.
Can I
Come
try?
on, what are you doing?
Can I try high impact?
Yeah.
I want to practice.
I think you're a little high impact anyway.
Right now?
Yeah. No, always.
Okay.
Do it. Go for it.
Well, give me the phone. Put the phone on my face.
Hey, man, we talked to my buddy.
That's
I told
great.
you he was Asian.
Here's the problem with what you did, Andrew. It's for me, if I do what you did and you're like, no, pass. Thank you, but no thank you. And I walk away, it stays with me.
Oh, yeah, no.
I disappointed that person. It'll fucking stick with me for days. Sometimes weeks. I'll be like, why was I such an asshole to that one person? All I had to do was fucking... Yeah. So I will usually err on the side of give him something.
Give him a little.
Give him a little something.
If it's appropriate, I always do. But this was like drunk, rude, shove a phone in my face. I was like, come on,
But see, you guys don't know what it's like being little, though.
because then they can take more advantage.
No, what they do is
They pick you up.
Last night, I was with a young lady in her 30s. She's 30 years old, and
Why were you shooting guns just then?
It's becoming more American.
yeah. You know, I love Deadwood, and that's why I was doing that.
Is that what she calls your penis? Go ahead.
No, but we have Blue Chew. Yeah, so
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
throwing in there. So anyway, last night eating dinner at Melrose Ramen. It's great ramen place. They close at 3 in the morning.
Whoa.
Wow.
Really?
It's great. It's on Melrose. Yeah.
Party zone.
Yeah. So it's a good place, you know, after stand up, you know, if you're hungry, go with anyway.
After last call, they know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Smart.
Thank you, Jack. So I'm sitting there, and a guy comes up from behind me and puts me in like a headlock. He goes, I know this guy, the internet or whatever. I'm like, yeah. And he you know, kind of does like a noogie thing, right?
Fucking guy.
And because I'm little, they think that they can do it, which they can.
No, they can't. And I don't want
But they
anybody.
do, but they do.
Nobody ever touch my best friend ever again. That's enough. No more headlocking. It's not nice.
Or after a show, if I'm in the South, people will pick me up.
I know. I've seen it.
Hey, there's my little fucking guy right here, man. Hello Kitty, man. Come here, right? Hey, you know what I mean? And they'll pick me up like I'm a little fucking statue or
They
whatever.
Simba him. They go,
Yeah.
see that? Yeah. Hex flag.
So for today's episode of Convenience and
I am the 6-piece cooking experience very CL, a doctor from the. Are they old?
Yeah.
Are they young? To you, okay? This is the best part about it. There's patient reviews in there, so you know what you're getting into, because a lot of times when you book something on the internet, especially in the medical world, you don't really know what you're getting into. Well, here you do. ZocDoc has a ton of doctors, all verified reviews from actual real patients. You can book them immediately, and you can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, located right near you, and basically any condition that you're searching for.
And the typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 and 72 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments.
That's really amazing. I myself am going to use ZocDoc because I am looking for a podiatrist. You know what a podiatrist is?
Exactly. Your foot fungus.
There it is, baby. Go to ZocDoc.com/badfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/badfriends. ZocDoc.com/badfriends.
ZocDoc.com/badfriends.
Yeah, they go, hey, man, good comedy. Woo! Look, my little guy. You know what I mean? I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know that I get some of that too. They don't lift me up. They get a hernia. But I know that feeling of familiarity, and part of it is our fault because we got a similar good times energy.
Yeah.
We send that out to the universe. That's why we have some of our successes, because that comes through in what we do, and that's
Good
a blessing and a curse.
Good times
Good time
energy.
energy.
Yeah. You don't have good times energy.
No.
You have bad times energy sometimes.
Bad times.
Yeah, for sure.
Very bad.
Yeah. Grim almost.
Dark.
Yeah. But why can't you be more silly? Like Jack and I.
It's
Because
not.
we're good times people.
It's not in my nature.
It's not?
There's yin and yang in the universe.
Ah.
You're yang, I'm yin.
No, we're more yin, you're yang.
No, I'm yin, you're yang.
What is yang white or black?
I don't know. Look it up. Which one's yin and which one's yang?
I want to know what the color is.
We're overpowering the dark side here. I'm messing with the balance of power of your yin and yang right now.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yang is white.
Yeah.
So I'm yang.
Yeah, we're yang. We're more yang.
We're yang.
Oh yeah.
No, you guys are more full moon. Okay, full moon. When yin is the strongest. Okay.
You ever been to Yang Chow?
Is that on Melrose?
Is that Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, in Chinatown. It's so good.
Here, in LA.
Slippery shrimp. Yeah.
Get the
you're in
slippery
LA.
shrimp?
Slippery shrimp?
Yeah. That was
It's not a good name because it's not slippery. It's kind of crunchy and sweet.
Is it spicy?
A little bit.
There it is. Slippery shrimp.
I love slippery shrimp.
Oh, so yummy.
I love myself some slippery.
What's your bad boy meal? What's your I can't wait to go get naughty and overeat this?
I mean, look, a cheeseburger is the best sandwich in the world, and that is my bad boy meal with some fries.
You got a spot?
Yeah, what's your favorite smash burger right now?
You know what? I'm going to come out and say it. I'm not into smash burgers. They're smashed. So the question, this is the eternal question. I can't believe we still have to ask this question. Where's the beef? It's been smashed out of it. It's mostly char. It's mostly fried char, and the beef is in there, but it's smashed. I like a big, fat, juicy burger. Yes.
Oh, you're a Fuddruckers guy.
Hey.
It closed, Jack.
Or, actually, this is not the fattest burger there is, but my favorite burger. It's obviously the apple pan.
My favorite.
Oh, I've been to Apple Pan. Apple Pan's great.
I used to live next door to there.
It's on Pico, right? Is it Pico?
Westwood and Pico.
Yeah. Been there, done that. I agree. But may I have an argument, please?
Got a rebuttal.
I got to do the rebuttal, okay?
We talking fries well done, Jack?
Of course.
And you get a slice of pie a la mode afterwards?
I do if I'm feeling nasty.
I do every time.
Dude, you know what the real weird thing is? If you go hickory cheeseburger and the tuna sandwich, but you split that in half with a friend.
Oh my God.
It's sensible.
This is hot.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know you could do that.
And then I like to take them extra well-done fries and get a little bit of scoop of tuna and ketchup.
Oh, I didn't even know that they had that.
Have you ever thought about doing a Jack Black's restaurant?
I should do a restaurant. I did think about it for a minute. At the peak of like Kung Fu Panda and Nacho Libre, I was like, I could do a fusion restaurant.
Kung Fu nachos.
Nacho Panda. Dude, then I thought about it. I was like, wait, do I really want those flavors together? The sweet and sour taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe.
Nacho Panda. I mean, fucking, Danny Trejo does it.
Okay, what is that? Is that Danny Trejo?
It's my Danny Trejo impression. Hey, fool. You know?
But it's on brand for Danny Trejo.
It's right
He's
here.
Mexican,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he can pull off a Mexican restaurant and do it well. But
He also has a Chinese restaurant, though, too, to be fair.
no, he does not.
Yeah.
I'm very gullible.
No, he doesn't. Can I do my fucking counter argument? God.
Nah, we're
Yeah.
over it.
No, do it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jack. All right, so I'll tell you why smash burgers. Number one, okay?
Yeah.
You want a thick fucking piece of meat in there, right? What happens? It bleeds into the fucking bun, and now you got this bloody bun, right? That you have to fucking chew. It's like it's
Whoa.
soak. It's soaky. It's muddy.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
But a smash burger doesn't have a lot of juices that come out.
Right.
Right. It's also more compact. It's better to hold.
It's like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
That's not
your
rude.
favorite? Where's your favorite?
Well, let me tell you something right now, Jack. I'm glad you asked. Okay. Right now, I go to Hi Ho.
Hi ho.
Have you heard of it?
It sounds like maybe there's some fusion in there. Is there some Korean flavors on there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why do they call it Hi Ho?
That was the guy's name.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, no, it is because I'll tell you why. Because it's the owner of Sugarfish.
Yeah.
Maybe his name's just Ho, and you say hi ho.
Oh, baby. So so I go there, and then
He's the owner of Sugarfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, same guy.
There's got to be some free fusion in their Japanese burger.
Yeah, maybe.
Those are fish fries.
Yeah, the umami's definitely in it.
Yeah.
And let me say something else, okay? Then I also go to heavy-handed now. You go to heavy-handed?
Dude, I'm going straight to hi ho.
You got to go there, dude.
It's pretty good.
It's so good.
I like all that lettuce and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's so good, dude. And so, next time when you eat this, then we'll have the discussion, you know what I mean? But I think that without you eating this, Jack, you don't even know what you're
pickles?
talking about.
Yes, please.
He knows what he's talking about.
And also, Andrew, can I say this last thing about Hi Ho? And I'm not there. I have nothing to do with the fucking company.
Maybe it's a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs reference, though. Hi ho.
Oh.
Hi Ho.
It's off to Burger Go.
Yeah. So anyway, go there. And also, can I say something? This is the first restaurant where the photo looks like the thing.
Yeah.
Can I say another thing, though? When I do go, I'll probably walk there and back to walk off all the extra calories. How many steps to walk off a hi-ho? A lot.
A lot.
How many calories in a hi-ho burger? I actually
At
want to find
least
out.
12,000 steps.
Really? I never look at calories.
I know. We know you don't. That's a big issue.
Yeah.
I will say this, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only
Some of the
350.
best burgers I've ever had at Mexican restaurants. Hamburguesa.
Hamburguesa.
They got the flavor. A lot of Mexican cooks.
Yeah.
They put the seasonings in there that taste extra good.
Hamburguesa.
Hamburguesa. There's a place called Yucca's, little taco stand.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
Got a great cheeseburger in there.
No. At Yucca's.
Yeah.
My favorite burger in LA is only because it's nostalgic for me. But there's a place on the west side where Venice meets the water called Hanano. Do you know about Hanano?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you said that earlier, if he said that, but Hanano is an old cafe right on the water almost, and Jim Morrison used to play there. He used to live around the corner. It's got wood chips all over the floor still.
Big
One of those
deal.
old school
Oh
bars.
my God, you don't like the Doors?
Big deal.
What?
Jim Morrison used to play there?
Yeah, so Morrison used to live around the corner from there in Venice, and I guess he would walk there. Look and see if you can get the inside of that place. It's awesome. It's still got wood chips on the ground like the old bars used to.
Yeah, but when you go to a hot dog stand, you see a photo of Barack Obama eating the hot dog. It doesn't do anything for me. That's all. Let's just move on.
That's not.
Thank you.
I would think it's probably a good hot dog.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's not going to mess around with a substandard hot
And then go to if you
Wait. Stay on that photo. Stay on that photo real quick. All right.
diversity.
Already, I like the hamburger because look at that guy.
Look at that guy.
He loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
So on the other side of the bar is where the bands still play. They still have music there at night. See there where the pool table is. Go to that fifth picture down or whatever. You can see there's a pool table. So bands play in that corner there, and it's like an old surf. But the best part is, the reason I like this is, it's always been a cheap, affordable burger. We used to live on the west side, and there is no kitchen. They cook the burger right next to the taps. So there's a flat top grill next to the taps. So that's where you get your burger from. Right there. There it is. Right when you walk in.
Wow.
He's slinging them right out front. It's the best.
And this is back when it was before Jim Morrison was in the Doors. He would go in there and just like do open mic night.
No. There was nights when he was with the Doors. He would go play.
The Doors played that hamburger. No,
Jim would play by himself there. Would go play. You can go ask him too. They'll talk about it. Look, there's an original picture of Hanano from back.
How
in the
does
day.
he play by himself? He just sing.
He would just sing and play guitar. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what they said. He would show up there and just sing. Now, whether that's local lore, I don't
It's
care.
local lore.
They don't have any evidence. They don't have photographic evidence.
No, there's pictures of Jim at the bar. But I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I like it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, I don't give a shit. I like it. If he hung out there even, I was like, that's kind of fucking rad.
And he was already a rock star, you're saying. He would also do
already
that.
famous, yeah.
He didn't need to perform for free cheeseburgers.
I'm sure he was, if we're being honest, I'm sure he was probably fucked up out of his mind.
Yeah.
He was going there just to like rail one out and play. And then, ironically enough, or coincidentally, when I moved from the West Side to West Hollywood, I lived next door to Jim Morrison's last known residence on Norton Avenue in West Hollywood.
I like the Doors.
I did this just to find out.
I really do.
I did this to find out if you like the Doors.
There's lots of people that don't like the Doors. I don't know what it is, but they do rub people the wrong way. I'm on the camp that the Doors rule.
They
I
fucking rock.
love the Doors.
Fucking
Also, Phil Manzarek. Is that the piano?
Yep, close enough. Close enough.
What is it?
Manzarek.
Oh, yeah, Phil Manzarek.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Ray Manzarek.
Ray. It was the Phil that was the right.
Yeah. Ray Manzarek, right? Because he did the bass lines as well on the keyboards, right?
Yeah. You were thinking of like Phil Collins combo. Who were you thinking of?
I don't know. I got nervous.
Phil Manzarek.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. There's no bass player. He gets the bass on his keyboards.
Amazing.
So cool.
So fucking cool.
And the thing about the Doors too, Jim Morrison had the best voice, best screaming. Like he could sing better than anyone of his generation, I would say.
You probably are one of the best scream singers too.
You're
Paul.
very good.
Thank you.
You know that.
I'm
You
no
rip.
Jim Morrison, but I can get up there.
When did you kind of discover this love of music and performing that you had? Like beyond the acting stuff, the music thing, was that your first love?
I loved getting up on a stage and getting attention and ham and cheese and doing theatrics when I was a little kid. Loved putting on a show from as far back as I can remember. Music, I liked it, like listening to it, but I didn't really get into singing until later, till like high school, when I got into the musical theater, because those were the good opportunities to get up on stage. And I was singing in a little show called Pippin. Ever hear about Pippin? 1970s musical. And I remember auditioning to get into Pippin and singing, and I had to really like scrape the pan, is what they call it, when you get up to the top of your voice and you kind of gotta, get up there, and like there's a little bit of distortion in your vocal pipes. And I remember there was a girl who was auditioning right after me, and the way she looked at me when I scraped the pan, no one had ever looked at me like that before, and I was like, I think I like this music.
Oh, she looked at you in a ooh la la.
It was a different, yes, there was a thing.
I love ooh la la. Don't you love ooh la la?
Everybody likes Ooh La La.
Dude, that's one of my favorite vibes, dude.
You're Mr. Ooh La La.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't the only reason. I do love music and I love doing it, but there was something about that.
But you
audition
realized that you
changed
had
things.
You had the thing.
That I had, maybe I had a little something. Maybe I had something I could work with.
It's surprising you never did stand-up.
Yeah, no stand-up for me.
Probably better than it.
What?
He's better than it.
I know he's better than it, but I'm just saying
it's a low. It's a low.
It's a low bar. It's a low.
bar.
It's hanging fruit.
It's low rent art.
You know what it is? It's writing, and I do like to improvise. I've done a lot of improv classes and some improv in some of the sketches I've done, but the best improvisers are like really good writers, and those stand-up comedians, you got to be a real writer, and I don't really think of myself that way.
I do.
I do too.
I think you.
I mean, you never thought about trying it?
I have thought about it because I've been around it a lot. When me and Kyle were doing Tenacious D, we would go and play these clubs, and all these brilliant stand-ups would go up there, but it takes a kind of courage, and I always liked having that security blanket of being a part of a team, and if it went sideways, I could always say it was his fault, and having the guitars and the music was also, it was our thing that set us apart from the other comedy acts, but also maybe secretly a little bit of a crutch. It's like, oh, we get the music here. I don't know.
We all have a crutch, though.
Dude, we all have our crutches.
Yeah, we all.
I do the same things over. Like sometimes the things that you think these are like little devices that I've created to save a set. When I just did a show with Bert at not Savannah, Georgia. I forgot where we were.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know, because you weren't there.
You were in the South. Well,
I was in the South.
You called me.
Right, and so Big J Oger. Yeah, I told you I bombed, right?
Yeah.
So Big J Ogerson, and it's about 10,000 people in the audience.
Yeah.
Big J Ogerson has the set of the night. Destruction. Mm-hmm. And also in the South, and that's his people.
What does that even mean? He's from Baltimore or something.
I know.
He's from...
He speaks their language.
Yeah. He's like a kind of like a filthy white. Can I say filthy white? You know what I mean? He's not clean white. He's not Joe Mulaney.
Yeah, he's a filthy white.
He's a filthy white,
Sure.
all right? And I don't think he'd be offended if I said that, right? I'm a filthy yellow.
He's a great white.
Yeah. He's a great white. Killing it. And I turned to Leanne, Bert's wife.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm gonna struggle. And she goes, no, you're fine, sweetie. Love you. It's all about love, these audiences. I go, I'm gonna struggle. And I hear my name come up. And I go up there, and dude, I struggle. Oh shit! And then I started doing. I have a bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks.
Right. So this is one of my. I don't want to reveal it, but I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
One of my bag of tricks is I'll do 3 minutes, and then if somebody sits down, like when they went to the bathroom, I'll go, fuck, where were you? And they're like, I went to the bathroom. I go, I gotta start over. So I'll leave the stage, I'll run out, and then restart my set doing the same jokes. And that usually kills. It did worse than the original joke. They were like, we see through it. That's almost like they said that. We see through your little antics, your little tricks, right? I did it all.
What could you have done?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I bombed.
What do you do when you're in a situation when you guys aren't being well received?
No, they're always well received.
No, there have been a couple times, but especially if you're going and playing festivals where there's 100,000 people there that really came to see, Metallica or whoever, you got to win some people over. And what I do is the mantra is, don't forget to pretend to have a good time.
Why?
Because if you just stay in that, just keep on like pretending like you're loving it and enjoying it, eventually you will start to, and then they'll that's the hope and the dream. And then they'll pick up on that energy and they'll start to enjoy it too. Because if you're suffering and you're, what did you say, struggling?
Struggling, yeah.
It's like, there's blood in the water.
There's blood in the water.
They can sense it. They're like an animal.
Yeah.
They can see your fear.
Yeah. I tell people when they're doing the Tonight Show, I go, because I saw, I'm not going to name the name. Can I just whisper it?
Yeah, do that.
Back in the day, I think before I did stand-up, I saw who we love.
Yeah, he's our
do
home.
the Tonight Show, and he didn't do well. Even as a non-stand-up at the time, I went, oh shit, this guy's a legend. He's not doing well.
Live TV is so hard.
Right. So what I tell you, I can do.
You're done.
Yeah. It's a crazy.
Display,
y'all.
Magnet mounted, and it's durable enough to withstand a lifetime of intense stamp.
Brands like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Netflix, and NASA. Plenty of games and movies, including official Bad Friends designs.
It's pretty incredible. So if you're interested in one of these beautiful disc plates, Bad Friend stuff, or other stuff that's on the site, go check it out. Use the link in the description or go to displate.com/badfriends and use code BADFRIENDS at the checkout to get 20% off for 1 or 2 disc plates, 33% off for 3 or more disc plates.
Displate, collect your
passions.
Morgan and Morgan. My back. Oh, you're hurt.
Very, very easy. A lot of things in life are hard. Staring at Fancy B on this podcast every single...
The people. So anyway, but what I tell young comic, I go, you're on TV. They can sweeten it. You know what I mean? Just pretend you're killing. Smile. You know what I mean? If you're eating, and we know that at clubs. You're bombing. You know what I mean? Just kind of
give it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even said any of that, right? Because it's just like you already said it. And
now I feel
like a fool. Now I look like a fool.
You do not. I wasn't listening at all because I was thinking the next thing I was gonna say.
Go ahead, say it.
Because the truth is, no matter what, like your approach is, if you have a technique of what to do, mantras don't really work because you go, okay, don't forget the thing. To always do the thing. The thing is always going to be different every show.
Yeah.
It's not the same. But what I've noticed is like, we'll have a great show, and then we'll have a bad show, and after the bad show, I usually have a good one the next one because I'll usually be like, you know what? I was trying too hard. It's my number one problem is trying too hard. And I go, this next time, I'm not going to try too hard. I'm going to kind of this sounds horrible. I'm going to kind of phone it in a little bit.
Yeah.
If you phone it, you throw it away, you don't care as much.
That's when the magic,
Right.
that's the magic happens.
Yeah.
Let me. I have another couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
All right. It's about acting.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Okay.
Mm.
When
How do you do it?
No.
No.
When you're in a scene and you're in the background, not that like you're not in the background, but there's a wide shot, right? And you're supposed to have a conversation with somebody. Do you do what I do? I'm sure there's a better technique, but you say watermelon 1,000 times. Is that something that you do, or do you just kind of improv? What do you say?
Cheese and potatoes.
That's the
Cheese and potatoes. I mean, it is some of the hardest shit when you're not supposed to be pulling focus, but you don't want to be a strange creature that's not human back there. So, how do you act in the background?
Yeah.
There should be a class on it.
You're right.
What do I do with my hands?
And then let me ask you another question. When you're tongue-tied, you know what I mean? But you have a big thing, chunky thing you have to say.
Yeah.
And you're tongue-tied. Does this work? Because this works for me.
Yeah.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah.
Getting that red leather, yellow.
Well, that's one of the many things you can. I have a bunch of them.
I know how to do it too,
A
guys.
big black bug bit a big brown bear. Geese cackle, cattle low, crows caw, cocks crow. 8 great geese in a green field grazing. I can go on for hours.
Keep doing it. I want to see the more.
6 thick thistle sticks. Lucy likes light literature. Amos Ames, the amiable aeronaut, aided in an aerial enterprise at the age of 88. Some shun sunshine. Do you shun sunshine? Fine white wine, vinegar with veal.
Did you memorize that, or are you just improvising that?
I memorized it way back in my 20s.
Whoa, dude.
Theater student.
Whoa, do you know how to do any of those?
No, I'm not a good actor.
Yeah. Let me try to improvise some, maybe. Can I challenge myself?
Some shun sunshine. Do you shun sunshine?
That's good.
Ricardo Valenzuela is up the hockey stick. No, that's not working. Yeah.
Ricardo Valenzuela?
Yeah. La Valencia Hotel is incognito with John Smith.
This is just coming through you?
Yeah, it's coming through. I'm like channeling it.
Right.
Yeah. Montgomery Ward is within each other's hemisphere, creating lots of dozens of laughs.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What do you think?
You're just letting it spill now. I can tell that's just coming off the top of your dome.
Dude, I'm like channeling it, dude. I don't need to memorize
Especially
it.
because Montgomery Ward hasn't been around in like 30 years. Department stores that are out of commission, that's amazing.
Is that what it is?
Montgomery Ward?
I never even heard of it before. I just channeled
Used
it.
to be a department store.
I channeled it, dude. You
Dude,
know,
that's amazing.
I've never inside.
That's something from San Diego Youth there popping up.
What do you mean, bud?
That was the mall. At the mall.
Oh, yeah, at the
Montgomery
mall.
Ward at the mall.
Yeah, Montgomery Ward. Yeah. That was an actual place, huh? Pretty cool.
Dude, the channeling was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Channel
I can
again.
channel up.
Channel, baby.
What?
Channel, baby. Let it rip.
Oh,
Let it rip.
All right.
Channel.
Buggle beach where doesn't create nothing but eyesores.
Whoa.
What do you think?
Channel again.
What?
Channel more.
Channel. Alistair Montgomery and the skyline creating algorithms
Wait
within
a
each
second.
other's foot.
Montgomery came out again, though. As soon as there's a repeater, I think it kills the.
I fucked
That's
it
it.
up. I fucked it. You're right. I fucked
That's
it. I fucked it. Yeah. I can't channel anymore. It's dead.
All right, let me
You
let me
can't
try.
go
You
double
ready?
Montgomery.
And channel.
My father never loved me. That's the same thing?
It's not the same thing.
Oh,
Keep going, more channeling.
Oh, okay. Why didn't he love me? Why did you never come to any of my baseball games? I just wanted to see your face.
Good. That was good.
Wow.
I don't think you should do that on set, though.
No?
Yeah. That'd be weird.
Someone's like, man, you can't get your lines right. I'm like, 1 second.
Yeah.
Daddy!
Wait, is this an acting exercise? This helps you be a better actor if you channel good right before you go out to act?
That's
I
right,
think
guy.
so.
That's right, guy.
It's kind of cool. It's like you're flushing out the clogs in your emotions.
You gotta shake out all the bullshit.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Fuck a shakalika ding dong. Why do I live in a world of dreams? The space is infinite. If you go to the end, you'll see the devil. No, you won't. He doesn't exist. That's what he wants you to think. Cock!
Wow, dude. You know the channel too.
It just got very
good, dude.
I don't know what just happened.
Whoa.
Did I say words?
Yeah, that was incredible.
It definitely didn't end with cock, I'll tell you that.
That was fucking incredible. Wow. Do you ever? I feel like you don't. What are you doing?
I was trying to see my channel.
Yeah, can you
Close
channel?
my eyes.
Yeah. Are you channel? Yeah.
Machine tire wind dropping turbulence, waves crashing, penis pain. There it is.
Dude, so good.
That's
There
what
it
I'm
is.
talking about.
Bro. Ooh. Dude, you got it out of your system.
Yeah, it
That's
feels
so
good. By the way,
Carlos, want to try?
You know,
Hey, go ahead,
let Carlos do it. Come on, baby.
Hey, come on, baby. Channel.
Shamalala ding dong algorithm. But
Wait, stop.
Time out.
Stop. No, wait.
Wait, is there a wrong way to channel? You think that
I
was?
said algorithm over there already.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he's not allowed to channel anything.
You can't channel
channel.
my shit.
I felt like Shamalama Ding Dong.
That
I
was
kind of
good.
covered that too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
covered that too. So can you do your own channeling,
No,
or
no,
are you a channel hack?
I think we just
You
learned.
channel hack, dude.
Channel
Yeah,
hack.
dude, you're not real, dude.
That's really
You don't have the
tough.
ability,
I didn't
dude.
know Jack did Shamalala the ding dong.
It wasn't Shamalama Ding Dong. There was a ding and a dong, but I think the Shamalama was all you. I don't think this is fair for us to be telling him he can't channel the way. If part of his channeling is stealing our channels, and that's a channel.
I know, but it just doesn't feel creative to me.
It feels like a channel feed.
Yeah, you're a channel.
But let's be fair. The channeling is for you to do alone in your trailer right before Martin Scorsese calls you to the set.
Wow.
This is something that Leo DiCap will do before his Oscar-winning performance
Yeah.
in again Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 2.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie. So you know what? You're right. I made fun of you just now.
I know.
You're not a channel. You're a basic guy. No, just let's be real. You're a basic guy with
nice.
basic.
Be
I'm being nice.
Be nice.
You're basic. You know what I mean? You like pumpkin spice like the white girls. You know what I mean? You have your routine during the day.
You know what it is? He's got more balance in his life again. How many days sober now? What are we talking?
We're at like 9 months around there. Wait, no, more like 6.
The clapping.
That's how I know he's not. That there's something awry.
Oh no, it's because I'm not going to meetings. I'm not keeping track.
Well, you go from 9 months to 6 months. That's a 3 month gap there.
It's a big gap.
Well,
It's a summer.
I was trying to remember what month it was right now. And
Because you usually, I'm sorry, I don't be an argument, and congratulations, by the way. But my point being is that because I count days, you know exactly what day.
You know how many days it's been.
Yeah. When you're going 9 months, 6 months, it's a little weird.
It's because I'm not happy about it. I'm not like thrilled about being sober right now.
Right.
Like I'm not counting.
Well, then go to a fucking meeting.
That is definitely the solution, is to go to a meeting.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to get into that right now.
Okay, well, let's move on then. Anyway, you look great though. Congratulations, give Carlos a round of applause. Sober, fucking wonderful.
Hey, you're alive. That's all that matters, right, guys?
Thank you.
That is true.
So can we talk about Borderlands or no?
Yeah, let's talk.
Oh yes, the reason I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I've always wanted to be on your show.
What the movie that you guys did?
Wait. Okay.
We have a three-way connection, right? You did the film together.
Correct.
One of my closest friends is a producer on the movie. So when she told me he was gonna get the role, or they were gonna whatever, and
I auditioned.
And it was I was like, I knew before he knew.
Yeah,
It was kind of a sweet little nugget of life, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then it's opened his world to all these great people, and it's just been I saw the trailer, looks fucking amazing. I saw it before they put it out, which I thought was really cool. But it looks rad.
What's a bummer about it though is because when I found out you're in it.
Yeah.
But then I realized you're not going to be there.
Oh, so you were out in Bulgaria going, where the fuck is Jack Black?
Yeah. And then I realized, oh, he's Claptrap.
He's this is bullshit. But we can still kind of work together.
Yeah, we did one table read.
Yep.
I remember that day.
A Zoom table.
Zoom, yeah, but you crushed it. And did I tell you what happened to me at that table? Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
All right, so Jack, I want to be vulnerable and I want to be, because I know sometimes people think I'm cool. And then I got my shit together, like, oh yeah, he's got it all, What?
There you are, though. That's incredible. Look, zoom in. There he is.
Yeah, the smallest picture, but thanks for putting on.
Dude, made the poster.
Yeah, I made the poster.
That's fucking huge.
It's amazing. Yeah. Fucking amazing.
Who's the guy in the middle?
Ooh.
Who's that guy in the dead center?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
That's Kevin Hart.
That's right. With the beret.
Yeah, with the
like
beret.
you've never seen him before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Special Forces beret.
Edgar Ramirez is a lot. So anyway, I get the movie, and Jack, I'll be honest with you, I've never been in a movie with this kind of cast before.
Caliber of stars.
Yeah, it's just stacked, right?
Yeah.
And I let me be vulnerable.
Yeah.
I'm nervous as fuck, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember me. I'm real nervous.
Yeah.
You thought you might lose the job over the Zoom performance?
Exactly.
Not a chance.
So this is what happens, okay?
Yeah.
Chance, by the way.
Yeah, there's a chance. So what happens is Eli's like assistant or something calls me and goes, "Hey, dude, there's not going to be a lot of people at the table at the Zoom." I go, "Okay." He goes, "I'm going to text you a list of characters that you're going to be playing, as well as the character that you're doing." So I go, "Okay," and it's like 20 names. Right. So now I'm panicking, like, I could get fired from so many different angles now. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So for days, bro, highlight even the the sergeant or whatever, right? And I'm trying to memorize everything and like their point of view or whatever. Right?
Different sounding voices.
Different sounding voices, right? I go, I have to kill here.
Yeah.
This is my shot, right? So when we get on Zoom, like I'm there 5 minutes earlier, and I'm looking at all the boxes. There's so many boxes, right? And in my mind, I was like, I don't know if I'm playing 20 parts. I'm just, you know what I mean? It seems like there's, right? And I'm glad I did this. 2 minutes before we're about to start, I text the guy again. I go, "Are you sure about these 20 names?" He goes, "Oh no, I forgot to tell you. You're only doing 2."
Oh my God.
So if I hadn't called, I would have been interrupting somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You would have been interrupting 18 people.
I know. Thank God. I mean, would that have been bad?
Oh, yeah.
I think that would have been
I'll
bad.
tell you what was bad, though, is that they made you rehearse 20 different roles, and really it was only 2 that you had to...
Yeah, that was mean.
Because you put in some hours, it sounds like, and some stress, lost a little sleep.
They owe me money, is what you're saying?
Okay, yeah.
Is that what they're
We'll
saying?
get 'em.
Is that-
We'll
what
hit
are we
'em.
talking about here, dude?
We'll hit
Get a
the-
lawyer?
Yeah.
Or no? Yeah, it was stressful, but, you know, it's fine.
I'll tell you what, when I found out you were in it, I was like, that's rad, and they're lucky. We are lucky to have you on that movie. Because you're fucking hilarious.
Oh, God bless you.
You can relax about the worrying about getting canned. They're thanking their lucky stars because you're killing it.
Yeah. It was also just a very positive experience, I'll tell you that right now.
You know what has currency that people don't really realize? If you like kill it in like a social media post, that has just as much, if not more, like power in the industry than like having a zippy cameo in a major motion picture. If you fucking crush it like you do on the regular, on social media, on like podcasts or on like interviews and other people's shit, that stuff counts a lot.
Yeah, but Jack, here I'm glad.
A lot of eyeballs, a lot of clicks.
Jack, I appreciate that, but and I'll tell you the difference between me and Andrew.
Yeah.
And the other podcasters, right? The other podcasters, they understand that, but him and I, for some reason, and I know you're like this, some of our dreams are still tied up with television and movies.
Yeah.
Because we're a little older, you know what I mean? And we were
same.
Right. So it's like, I think we gotta, I don't want to talk about yours. I didn't talk about me. I have to sort of kind of, you know what I mean, kind of unlearn that, you know what I mean, and find that this is the dream.
Yeah, but we like the others.
No, we love the other stuff, but I'm just saying, but you are right. I think that it's great. Shopify.
Oh, you guys are pushing
their
countries. They really are. Shopify.
All lower.
A thing that really makes it's actually also working in
No matter what stage you're in.
Shopify.com/badfriends.
No, but I'm saying
I love it.
I'm saying that it's actually also working in the industry. When the casting agencies is a thing that really makes them laugh hard. It doesn't matter what the venue is.
Right.
If they see you killing it in a post, people get cast off of that just as much as anything else nowadays.
I know, but you did it the traditional way, right? I mean, you got a manager, agent, you took acting classes, you know what I mean? You auditioned for a commercial. I mean, you kind of moved your way up. I don't know, right?
Yep.
And there was like a clear pathway of a way to do it. And I think you and I were the same way, right? Or no?
Well, yeah, for a little bit, and then the industry kind of changed.
Yeah, it changed.
Wait, do you guys have a headshot that on the back has 4 different activities?
100%. Yeah.
See, we're old school like that.
Yeah.
Soccer.
The kids today, they don't have those headshots with the things. So the skateboarding.
Yeah.
Ken Ollie, not Ken
Languages. I don't know any other language but English, but I would put like 5 things on there.
I had eating cereal was one of the pictures. I can eat cereal commercial.
Yeah. It's crazy.
When we used to have to bring in those fucking headshots, it was so demeaning, and they'd like throw it in a pile, and you were like, that cost me $4.
Yeah.
They throw it away, you'd get stacks of them in your fucking car.
I was around when your agent would call you and go, "Oh, you have an audition tomorrow." Okay, cool. All right, come pick up the sides. And so I would go to an alleyway, you know what I mean? And they would have like a filing thing.
Yeah.
And I would have to look up Lee and pull out my, like I'd have to drive there. You know what I mean? And there'd be like sometimes a line of other actors there.
Once I learned that they were acronyms for agencies, I would make up fake acronyms of an agency. I'd type in 3 letters. It'd be like CBF or whatever, CBF Creative Agency or whatever.
Yeah,
they would never check. Why would they ever fucking even check? It was just like the guy who was my manager was out of his studio apartment next to the Magic Castle.
That's a hack.
Yeah.
That was.
It got me enough around where I got to sneak into shit. But that's what you used to have to staple your headshot to your resume or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing people would go is like,
fucking hated that.
"Hey, are you in SAG? I'm up my points. Yeah, I'm building up the points or whatever, right?" That was a whole thing. If you were in SAG or not, you know what I mean?
There's a catch-22. You couldn't get a job unless you were in SAG, but you can't get SAG unless you get a job.
Right. And then there's this mysterious thing called Taft-Hartley. I don't know what the fuck that is. Am I even saying it right?
Yeah, Taft. Yeah.
Taft.
Well, they merged after AFTRA and SAG merged. But Taft-Hartley was how you got into
That's what I'm saying.
the back door.
I said it right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Inside baseball talk.
But the truth is, if the director really wants you, they'll find a way to get you into SAG to do the movie. It just costs a little more money. It's a little more hassle, but
That happened. Mark Pellington, the guy that directed the first thing I ever did when the studio I worked at as a PA, I got this role to deliver Luke Wilson a pizza. And then they overshot, and the PA, I did 13 hours in a trailer, just like sitting, waiting, like excited. The PA came and was like, "Cutting your scene, good night." And I was like, "Oh my God." Fucking killed me, dude.
Yeah.
And then Mark Pellington was smoking a cigarette. By the way, that director, Mark Pellington, famously directed, if I'm not wrong, Jeremy, Pearl Jam's Jeremy. I think that was...
Great song.
I think that's what he did. Look that up. But he was smoking a cigarette or something, or hanging out by the trailers, and he was like, "Oh, I heard they fucking cut your shit." I was like, "Yeah." And then I wanted to be like, "Didn't you cut my shit?"
Yeah.
where's they?
And then he was like, "We'll get you back."
Lie.
No, he was true. They brought me back as a hospital orderly, and they gave me a line. I was like, "Sir, you can't be out of your room."
Wait, that's you? No, that's
Man of his word.
Jeremy, yeah.
That's Jeremy. Yeah.
No, but he was cool, man. That was a fucking really rad thing. But that was one. You need those little tiny moments sometimes to like give you a little bit more hope. Because after that, I thought, fuck, man. I was so excited to have one line to maybe get in the union, to be able to get another job. And
it's a huge thing.
That dude did a big favor.
I got it. Talking about that and about Borderlands. Sorry to bring it back, but it made me think of a story about how I met Kevin Hart years before we did Jumanji together, and it was just sort of a general meeting. He was kind of new and up and coming, and he was going around. We were at the same agency, and he was going around meeting all the different people at the agency to just talk about maybe developing something. And we had a good meeting, just hitting it off, talking about things that we liked. And then years later, I got that call to do Jumanji, and it was Kevin. I know it was Kevin that got me into that room, because even though I had a lot of success before Jumanji, I was in a little bit of a dip, and I was like, God, I got to get another gig. And I remember thinking that Kevin Hart, he's a stand-up guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He said we were going to work together, and he went out of his way, I believe, and made it happen, which is cool.
Yeah.
You even think you've been in dips?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's no matter how good it goes, this industry is a fucking leviathan, and you never know when it's gonna end. And you see it all the time. People get ejected off the roller coaster, and it's such a fun job, and it's such a fun life. The name of the game is staying in it, and you can feel it. And as soon, because like if you're in a wave of like, oh, I'm getting lots of gigs, this is going fucking great, it's gangbusters, and you can almost go like, fuck, I can't wait for a break. When is the Google Calendar going to be empty so I can just chill? But then as soon as it gets empty, and you don't have anything on the horizon, there's a panic.
Oh yeah,
ice cold water in the veins. Like, oh fuck, I gotta get something. And yeah, you get those moments. I think everybody has.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
We're glad to hear that you get them.
Yeah, because I get them.
That's
all
how we
the time.
feel all the time.
Yeah. Where I'm like, oh my god, I'm dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
They don't like me.
I guess it's the Ken Jeong Randall Park show now.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
I guess it's the Ronnie Chang. You know what I mean?
You'll never be Ken Jeong.
I'm out.
Okay?
I'm out. You know?
You're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah. No, you're right. Also, can I say this? I'm fine. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah, life
being
is
mindful.
good.
Yeah. So Borderlands comes out August what?
August 9th. Borderlands going to come out August 9th. You must go see this movie.
Yeah.
If you're in a theater and you do see the trailer pop up, it does look really good. You're in 2 scenes.
Because
you're in 2 scenes.
We've got a scene together where I'm Claptrap the robot and in the bar, and you're in the bar.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I turn around.
Now I was all pre-recorded, so maybe you heard my voice when you were shooting it, or maybe you didn't.
I did.
Maybe
hear it.
someone.
I did hear it. I did hear it.
But you were in Bulgaria, kicking. Was it Bulgaria?
It wasn't. But I love when you say it. You know?
I don't even know where
Budapest. Yeah. But I also want to talk about how I just something about Eli Roth, because you worked with him with the clock.
Yep.
Yeah, right. And you worked with Kate before that too.
Yep.
That, right. But I just I've done some things, and I just love that guy as a director because he makes you feel comfortable, man.
Yeah, really fun to work with.
Yeah.
And also good stories.
Yeah, he's got great stories. Yeah.
And I'll say this one other thing about the movie. It's got vibes that are kind of like, did you ever see Total Recall with Schwarzenegger?
Love.
It's got that kind of vibes where it's another planet, and it's kind of like a rough and ready. It's like a hard neighborhood world, and it's kind of like a desert, and it's swashbuckling, and it's death-defying and kick-ass. A lot of good explosions.
So you saw the movie?
Oh yeah. Don't be jealous. It's not just because I got a sneak a peek. I'm sorry. Yeah.
He's famous.
I know, but he saw the movie.
No, dude. I
famous.
saw it, but it still had the numbers on the bottom and the thing and the watermark, so I'd be in trouble.
But you saw it from beginning to end.
I would have forwarded it to you, but I couldn't. It had the watermark.
Yeah.
You do know he recorded it. He's been selling it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's been bootlegging.
Right. Well, I'm glad you said that because I don't know what the movie's going to be like.
It's going to be great. We're all going to go together.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're going to come?
We're going to have a family outing. I think it's going to be amazing.
It's got that kind of Road Warrior like post-apocalyptic
I'm excited.
vibes
I'm really
to it.
kind of excited about that. Do you have anything else you want to plug that coming up?
I did a little movie called Minecraft, but that's not gonna be till next year.
They did it based on the video game.
I only do video games, dude.
Yeah.
I just basically do whatever my sons tell me.
Now, what is Minecraft? How is that going to be a movie?
Exactly.
Oh, we have to figure it out.
Well, it's like not obvious. It's like that can't be a movie, can it?
Yeah.
Or can it? Yes, it can.
It can. Wow.
What's that going to be like?
Yeah.
That's harder to describe. I'm not even going to try.
Oh, really?
But it's a combo of live action. It's me. It's not a cartoon.
Yeah.
And animated, like computer animated, like the world of Minecraft, like you see it when you play it.
Wow.
So there's humans. Like what's another movie like that? Roger
Tron?
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Tron.
Tron?
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tron.
closer to Tron.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rad, and it's pretty funny.
I bet it is.
My old pal Jared Hess, who directed Nacho Libre, is at the helm.
Oh, wow.
And
Napoleon Dynamite, too, right?
Napoleon Dynamite,
Yeah.
if you need him. And Jason Momoa, it's me and him, and some great kids. Look for that next year, probably around April 1st-ish.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Danielle Brooks, amazing, in The Color Purple recently. She kicks ass as well.